I'm not going to lose.
I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Exclusive.
What up guys, Jerry dripmode, and I am back, and today we're building a dial. But before we get to the project, I want to give you guys a couple updates. Now, I haven't been doing videos in regards to dials because the last two dials have been commission projects. They are the Michael Myers ones. So those have been coming in by popular demand, so I've been working on those a lot. So I haven't been, there's no reason for me to actually make those videos. But check out Techchucker. He featured my last Michael Myers one, what I called the version 2, where I'm basically extending the lawn and adding a sidewalk.
Is coming from Driporama, always does amazing work, and this piece, the Michael Myers house, it's version 2. This is such a clean diorama. You did an amazing job. Looks like it could be sitting on a museum.
That project was pretty cool. I want to give a shout out to Sean. Thank you for that commission. So that's one. Two is I'm also currently right now in the process of getting a new location. So I'm going to be showcasing soon the end of this cave and the beginning of the new cave. So that's going to be exciting. So today's dial is for a friend of mine that owns a toy store here in Austin. So I've been making friends with a lot of toy store owners, a lot of collectors, a lot of dial builders. But one specific friend, his name is Eddie. He owns the toy store called Toy Dojo. Now I love this toy store because he specializes in imports. You know, so he does Dragon Ball Z's, he does JoJo Bizarre's Adventures, he does Transformers, Voltrons, he does Ninja Turtles, he does Marvel, Stitch Figure Arts, Bandai, and also Gundams. You can find him up on Yelp, on Google. He's a cool guy, awesome guy. So I want to make a dial for him because I've been buying a lot of my figurines from him, and the guy has been so awesome that he even hooks me up sometimes. I wanted to show him my gratitude to him. I wanted to build him a diorama for his store. I wanted to build something that he could use for multiple things. Now, the inspiration, I'm not gonna lie, the inspiration is Dragon Ball. But I don't collect Dragon Ball. I'm not really crazy about Dragon Ball because it's just such a big franchise that it's just kind of hard to keep up with. The toys that I'm going to be using to showcase this diorama is going to be these guys right here. These guys are old school. These are my Guyvers. Now, if you are from my era, you guys know what I'm talking about right here. This is the Guyver series. Guyver 1, Guyver 2, Guyver 3, Guyver 2 female. This is anime, but these guys right here are Figmas, and this is Max Factory. He's a little bit bigger than these guys. But I love this anime. I grew up, besides watching Akira, besides watching Fist of the North Star, I used to also watch the Guyver and many other more. But I don't have any Dragon Balls, but I have my Guyvers. So yeah, so today's video is I'm gonna build a terrain that kind of like caters to all figures. So I'm not going to go in the cartoon realm, but I'm going to go more in the realistic realm. But I want to build kind of a canyon style where it has multiple levels. I also want to think outside the box. Not just build it for this one purpose, but in case if he wants to showcase it in different ways, it should be modular. And it's all magnetic. So you can use it in multiple ways. And that's the goal of this dial. So let's get to it, guys.
Chap in the bando, I don't want to look like yo. Chap in the bando, I don't wanna look like you. Chap in the bando, I don't wanna look like no.
Just kind of just trying to think of layout. So from now here, just go into kind of gluing the pieces that I need, and then start the carving.
Look like you. No. I don't wanna look like you. I love hip hop too much, they want the afro. So when it, mama switch it with me rap flows. Some of it, you love the way I bring it back, yo. Killing the beat, the best defense attack, yo. Charlie, I for sure them. You put a pose bar, but you look, but not the type for your nose, bruh. You better iron out your clothes, bruh.
Against me it's game over. Let me take it back to the start. Young boy with a heart for my craft. Them days that would part nigga hard. Make
Alright guys, so what I'm showing you guys here is basically my process. Starting off with a regular block. Then start slicing the edges just to kind of get more of a rock formation. And then start smoothing it down. So it gives it more of that rock look. And then this is the final result. I'm used to using this guy, but this is a new toy for me. But the one thing I like about it is that I can start slicing it however I want to. So I could just start peeling it to get it to whatever shape I need it to. And then here, what I have right here, I have this is a 120 and this is I believe is a 140. So the higher the number, the more finer the sanding. So I'm gonna use the 140 and just kind of sand the edges. Try to get as smooth as possible, basically. Looks different, huh? So yeah, so guys, this is kind of the technique I'm go with, and apply it to the whole dial. So for me to get that, I gotta destroy this area right here. So I got my solder tool, and I'm gonna start burning inside to make the hole.
Try and laugh at the start. Now the same people wanna dance on my sound. Game of Thrones, I'm the nigga with the crown. I'm in 5 minutes, I go show you shut down. One train till I really touch down. Touchdown.
Chap chap in the bando, I don't wanna look like you.
Nah, nah.
Chap chap in the bando, I don't wanna look like you.
Nah, nah.
Chap 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 chap. Look like you. No, I don't wanna look like
One train, I go show you how to do this thing, Charlie. I've been through this thing, Charlie. Come on, you can't do this.
Look at this mess. Yep, that's from that right there. So today I'm excited because I finally got my rotary tool. Came in today. It's blending in real nice. Okay, so as you can see, it's already dry. All the pieces are painted individually. Now, next thing I'm gonna do is now I'm gonna paint them individually, spray them with the base coat paint, a base color. Gonna go probably lighter first. Add some shades, and then add details with maybe using the airbrush. I'm not so sure yet. And then do some dry brushing. I tend to use spray paint, and if you use spray paint without priming your pieces correctly, it starts eating up the foam. So it really depends on what you're trying to accomplish. So these are two pieces. They've both been sanded down, and they both look great, to be quite honest. And this is the one that spray painted. Now the only thing I like about the spray paint is that it's giving me additional textures very lightly, not that crazy, because it's trying to eat into foam, but it's not as much. So it's giving me this realistic zone. So honestly, they're both great outcomes. The only thing is that this will be faster. This will take me a lot more time. So yeah. So I think I'm gonna go with this guy right here.
I don't wanna look like
Nah, nah.
chap 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 chap. Look like you. No, I don't wanna look
One
like
train, I go show you how to do this thing, Charlie. I've been through this thing, Charlie. Come on, you can't do this king, Charlie. I'm too ready for this music thing, Charlie. I still roll with the same men, and we about to make a statement. Come on, load bars, take aim then. Fire off, then seal it with amen. But I know some of you have got bad aim. Small cuts, then grab a little band-aid. Cool off, then fry a little plantain. Small boys can't play in a man's game. Munjai, I don't know, say you're not strong. Munsa, that still be a hot song. Let me just close this down. Kofi and I leave me to hold this down. Hold this down.
chap chap in the bando. I don't wanna look like you.
Nah, nah.
Chap chap a bando. I don't wanna look like
No.
chap 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 chap.
Alright, so this is, you guys can see the difference. Just a simple dry brush could add so much. With that on top of it, you do a little bit of, you do some dry brushing, and now you're kind of masking it over where it blends it all in, and it gives it that realistic look. See the difference? Doing a black wash, then spray it with a matte finish to keep all those details together before I decide to start putting grass on it. So that's the next step.
Look like you. No, I don't wanna look like you. Look like you. Chap chap in the bando. I don't wanna look like. Chap chap in the bando. I don't wanna look like you. In the bando. Look like you.
Here's a piece that I playing around with, and I want you guys to look at this. So, I mean, to me, when I see stone, you know, the edges are not sharp. You know, they're more shapen, shaved. It's almost like a temple versus a desert, dry dirt type of look. So for me to achieve that, I feel like, you know, I need to add a somewhat of a shine or a glaze to it. Kind of dulled it down by using a clear matte. So I'm pretty happy with this look. Now, again, guys, if you don't put enough, you know, layers, this is what will happen. You have to be careful. If you don't give it the treatment, this may happen. So just a little tip there. So as you can see here, I got Hodge Podge. Hodge Podge is like a clear coat, but it's also like a glue, you know. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start placing it in this area right here, and then I'm gonna start sprinkling the fine turf and pat it in there so it takes form and it looks like there's vegetation on top of the stone. So I'm gonna play with that and then see how that comes out, and then apply it to the rest.
Look like you. Chap chap in the bando. I don't wanna look like. Chap chap in the bando. I don't wanna look like you. In the bando. Look like you. Chap chap in the bando.
So then, tap it. So I spread it lightly like over it. Now I gotta act fast. Tap. Look at that difference. It's so random. So now I gotta compare, you know. Do I want something more random, or I want something more controlled?
Chap chap in the band. Chap chap in the band. Chap chap in the band. Chap 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 chap.
Ta-da-da-da. It's done, guys. Here is my terrain. Now for this video, I'm making it the Guyver terrain, but this is really just a terrain in general for anything. The reason why I built it this way was just I want it to be modular and he could build it however he wants. So now let me just take off the figures. So I want you guys to be aware, like, yeah, in the reveal, this whole completely thing was set up differently, and that was on purpose. I want to show you guys is that I made this, you know, consciously. I made it where he could set it up however he wants. It's all magnetic. It's all magnetic. So he could do whatever he wants to this dial, depending on what he wants to feature in his toy store. So everything's magnetic and everything connects however way you want to set it up. It doesn't have to be a certain way. Alright, you can even put this guy up here, put this one right here, whatever, right? So in the video, I had it set up okay. That's kind of how I had it in the video when I presented it. So again, like, there's multiple levels to put as many figures as you want. You could put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You could put 9 figures, or maybe you just want to put just a specific scene. But again, this is great for toy photography, but it's also great for a display purpose. But yeah, guys, that's it. That's all I really got to say about this dial. It was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys learned. And guys, hit that like button, write a comment, and if you haven't, hit subscribe. Thank you guys, and peace. Alright guys, so I'm here at Toy Dojo's right behind me right there. He doesn't know that I'm gonna surprise him, but I'm gonna just record and then get his reaction.
Hey, I'm putting together like a bunch of Dragon Ball stuff to see what you can do with it.
Oh, that's perfect, man. This is perfect. So I built a dial for you.
Oh, you did already?
Yep, it's right in that box.
Dude, I'm excited.
This is Eddie, he's the owner. Tell you to check out his store. This is his assistant, he's a badass photographer.
Oh, dang.
Oh, my God.
Whoa. Dude, it looks like it's supposed to be super heavy, but it's not.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yes. Everything's magnetic, so you could do however you want it. So it's very modular. This is how the original idea was. It was like, put this guy here, put this guy here, put him here.
Yeah, oh yeah, I could see some Yamcha right there.
Yeah, like getting like thrown in there.
Dude, this is awesome.
Yeah.
What'd you make this for?
Huh?
What'd you make this for?
Him.
For
This
real?
specifically?
Yeah,
Dang,
I told you.
dude, yeah, I know. But I thought you were waiting for me to bring you some stuff.
Dude, that would be sick if you put it like that. But yeah, dude, there we go.
Yeah, it looks good.
Or, because this is all removable, right?
Yeah, it's all movable.
Yeah,
Hell yeah, that would be sick too.
crash landed. Huh?
Yeah, he crash landed on that.
It like, whoosh.
And then you could put this guy like
Oh, yeah,
you can put him right here like that, you know, and then connect them and stuff like that, you know.
Oh,
You could do so much with
this
these.
is great.
Yeah, dude.
I'm loving it. Oh, dude, you can do so much. I love it.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, thank you.
You got it. Dude.
So,
All right, guys. So y'all saw Toy Dojo. Check him out. Airport Boulevard in Austin. Y'all ever in Austin? Check his store out. It's probably one of the best stores in Austin. And that's it, guys. Peace.
Chap chap in the band. Chap chap in the band. Chap chap in the band. Chap 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 chap. Chap 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 chap. I'm all